Hey guys, so we're just pumping out the Let's Talks like crazy today. We have another great question. Kick9 Games asked, so I don't get how this works. So, unfortunately, I don't have this. Is there a speed metal version? Niwa, can you let me know? Is there a speed metal version of Vivi and Diz? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, anyway, Aerith is this. No, Aerith is a. Isn't Aerith the magic version? Aerith is speed version. Okay, so Aerith is. Okay, so Aerith, Vivi, and Diz. Why are they so special? Why should you not upgrade them to level 5? Ooh, I mean, star 6 stars. Oh. So let's go find my Vivi first. Where's my Vivi? Where have all the Vivi's gone? There's my Vivi. Okay, so what makes Vivi so special? Right there. Their special attacks. Vivi's. I have a bunch of Dizes now. I love it. Where's my Diz? One Diz. Oh, this Diz already has 2. He's already got 1 inside. So I actually got 3 Dizes now. So, Diz raises strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. And Vivi raises strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. Now, this is equivalent to, let's say, Dumbo. Where's Dumbo? Look at Dumbo's. Raises speed-based defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Niwanima, but when they say 1 tier, are we talking 50%? 25%? What exactly does 1 tier mean? Any... Can someone... See, guys, I don't have all the answers. We have so many people in the stream who have way more answers than I do. And that's what we're bringing. I mean, again, thank you very much to Niwa, Tempest, who just said 25%. Dilo, he hasn't been around very much lately. I mean, we have so many people in the stream who help. 25% is 1 tier and 50% is 2 tiers. Okay, so what does this mean? It means when I use, let's say, a Vivi, put him at the very top of your medal, okay? You use him. You use a special attack. What happens? It will raise by 25% the strength of every single medal coming after it. For that entire turn, your entire strength for all of your medals, or for you, I guess, is raised by 25%. Now, if we're talking about a medal that already hits 10,000, we're talking you're going to hit 12,500. That 2,500 is a lifesaver. It is gigantic. So, again, you got this. You got Vivi. That's why I was so happy when I got my first Diz, now that I have 3 Dizes. Oh, also one more thing, guys. Boop, boop. Having the Diz orbed, putting in orbs in it, raising its special attack, does not upgrade its special attack. Okay, it upgrades its damage. So my 1.43 goes up a little more each time. It does not change the special. This is the same reason why you should not take these cards. This is why you should not take these medals, Vivi, Aerith, and Diz, if you have them, to 6 stars. That's why you shouldn't take them. I mean, as beautiful as they look, as awesome and cool as they look, there's no reason to do this. Why? Now, this is what I'm saying for right now. Okay? Right now. Okay? So, right now, the reason why it's not really that important to do it is because of the cost. A 5-star medal costs 14. A 6-star medal costs 46. Now, if you have the unlimited number of SIDs to be able to take them down, or if eventually our cost goes up, which it will eventually, then we will be able to put more medals into here. Because right now, look, I have 1, 2, 3, 3, I have 3 medals at 6 stars, and I have 2 medals on 5 stars. That's a total cost of 166. Now, I do not have any SIDS used on these at all. Now, I could, in all reality, take one of these 2 medals down here to 6 stars and then use 30 SIDS, 10 on each of these medals, to lower my cost. And I could technically carry 4 6 stars in 1 medal. Now, why am I not doing that? The reason why I'm not doing that is because there's a limited number of SIDS in the game. If I were to use 30 of my SIDS right here, which is pretty much, I have 35, 36 SIDS right now in the game, for me. I know there's more SIDS out there, but that's how many I have right now. So if I were to use every single SID that I have in this medal, then what happens to all my other medals? What about my blue medals? Excuse me. What about my magic medals? What about my strength medals? What about all my other keyblades? So be very careful how you use those SIDS. Be very careful how you use all that, because come on, what are you going to do? It's going to go all here. So right now in the stream, people are really debating where it's best to put your Diz. I'm not going to talk about that right now, because the main question was, what's so special about this? You know, which also you know, translates to me to what's so special about Vivi, what's so special about Aerith. Unfortunately, I don't have an Aerith. I could take one. If the game wants to give me one, I will gladly take an Aerith. And then, like I said, we've got Dumbo, who raises speed-based defense by 1 tier for 1 turn. I have actually heard that this is a really good card, and I've seen and heard people who have told me they've used it in the recent Mickey event for the, what's it called? For trying to get the Timeless River Mickey, because if you activate him at the very beginning or at the very end of your turn, he will actually reduce or up your defense against anyone that you're fighting. So that's a really smart idea. Can anyone in chat tell me what are the blue and what are the strength and speed versions of Dumbo? Let me see if I can find them. Nope. Sleeping targets, paralyzed targets. Who else do I have here? Who could it be? Tinkerbell's a healer. Yeah, Tinkerbell's a healer. Poison targets. Pain does just extremely powerful hits. Olette ups your strength for a little bit. Bambi? Yeah. Okay, so Bambi is the strength version. Okay, and again, they are going to follow the triangle. Red is going to increase defense against blue. Blue is going to increase defense against green. Green is going to increase defense against red. So Bambi is the strength one. Now what about speed? Who's the speed version? Abu. Okay, so Abu. No, Abu is cures ailments before attacking. Who else? Who's the other one? Nope, it's not Abu. Abu cures ailments. So we're looking at the one who raises defense against strength based. Does anyone know what that one is? Oh, no. Abu is the same as Pluto. Abu is the same as Pluto, and those heal you from ailments. So like you got poisoned, or you got stunned, or you got put to sleep, they will heal you. Jumba! Dr. Jumba Juka, what is his name? Jumba Jukawe? I have him somewhere here. Where is he? There he is. Dr. Jumba. Okay, so that's why Dr. Jumba Jukiba is so good. I didn't know. I knew I saved him for some reason, but this is why Dr. Jumba is important. Okay, so he raises power defense. Again, these are all the strategies that we're starting to learn in this game, guys. Right now, so far, the game has pretty much just been like, what is my strongest? What is my biggest medal? Who can I hit the hardest with? But we're coming across now certain levels and certain challenges where you can't just beat, no matter how much strength you have. And this is something that I want you guys to kind of be mindful of and think about this. We're getting into the area with this game where it's not just about how hard you hit. It's about how smart you hit and how smart you play your turn. pretty soon we're going to get into more and more special events or different quests where, you know what, they're going to have, they have up to 3 bars of health now. What if they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? What happens when they get to more bars? What happens when we get up against a group where they attack you first and instantly they poison you, put you to sleep, or something else? What then? Then you're going to have to use Pluto and Naboo. You're going to have them leveled up and ready to go, because they're going to heal you from that so you are able to keep going. What happens when, you know, we go up against those battles where they don't hit you, they can't one hit you, they like take like 25% of your okay, what happens if we come up against a monster tomorrow, or a quest, or a special event where the boss has 10 bars of health and they have like a ridiculous defense, but they don't hit that hard, so you need to do like 10 turns to kill that one boss? What are you gonna need there? You're gonna need to raise your defense. You're gonna need to have your minis or your tanks, or some. You're gonna need to have someone who will heal you, someone who will take away any, you know, changes, someone who will raise your defense. So be very mindful of that in this game, guys. And this is why I'm kind of really. The more I play this game, the more I like it, because I'm starting to see where the strategy is coming into play into this game. It's happening, guys. XLB Phantom Hive, thank you very much for the follow. Enjoy your dancing, buddy. So yeah, guys, so take a look at what's happening in this game. This game has a huge potential to turn into a very highly strategized game. So I hope that answered the question, Kick9. I'm not sure. I have a tendency to ramble off, but the base question was, why are Diz? What's so special about Diz? The special thing about Diz is that it raises your strength by 1 tier for 1 turn. That means it raises it by 25%. So think about this: if I hadn't put this Diz into here, okay, and it does stack, guys. It does stack. So if I would have kept this Diz by himself and I had 3 Dizes, I could put Diz, and someone else at the end, and it should boost my strength by 75%. So that last person might be able to hit really, really, really hard. I don't know. Again, we're just basically starting to learn the strategy about this game. There is so much strategy coming into this game. DJ Helsing, yes. This should go in your first spot, because then if he doesn't go in your first spot, then you're kind of wasting all the future ones. That's why if you have a Diz with a defense boost, if you have a Diz with a poison, really great, because like mine. So I have a Diz with poison, so that means that after this I'm going to put a character. Which are the ones who do extra damage? Is it the more turns to pass? I'm looking here. So if I were to put a Diz on first spot, and then I put a Simba on second, he's gonna inflict more damage on that monster. Strategy, guys. Strategy. We are having so much strategy that is coming out in this game. It's not just about making your. It's not just about getting your medals to 6 stars. It's not. It's not just about maxing out your medals. It's about being smart with your medals, being smart with your keyblades, and understanding that this game has so many different aspects of it that I really, really hope the game developers and, you know, the creators continue to nurture in this, because it's got potential, guys. It's got huge potential. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope I answered that question. I know it was a long let's talk, but I'll see you guys next one. See ya.